Good day everyone, I am Mona Normaladi, the reporter for Module 13 together with Mathing Sara O. What we are going to tackle about is the angle relationships. Introduction. In the previous module, one of the geometric relationships were discussed known as the segment relationship. If I'm not mistaken, that is discussed by Amina Samanudin. And now in this module, another relationship will discussed, and it is the angle relationships. Objectives. At the end of the topic, the student should be able to define supplementary and complementary angles and determine supplementary and complementary angles. Now, angles relationships. When we see in the angles relationships, means the angles has a relationship or has a common points. So, an angle is formed by two rays that have a common endpoint, meaning the rays that has two end point like this. Example. This is a point and this is a point, and angle EBC. So B is the common endpoint of the ray BA and the ray BC. So that is a angle relationship. Another angle can also be formed by two segments that intersect. So meaning like this. Two segment, it's just a segment A, B, and segment C, D. Two segment intersect into a one point. This is a point where the two segment intersect. So we can see that they are congruent if the angle or if the measure angle are equals, if their measures are equal. So that is the angle relationships, meaning parang meron silang isang point or isang point na parehas ang dalawang ray or dalawang segment. That is a angle relationships. So definition of the bisector. So dito, what is bisector? Kasi minsan may nakikita tayong ganito, may ganyan, point. So point. What is bisector? So when we see bisectors is the angle or is a ray that divides the angle into two congruents, meaning one ray or array that divides an angle into two congruent, meaning ganito, dagdagan natin dito ng isang ray, point D. So itong ray BD is our bisector kasi dinivide niya yung angle ABC into two. So meaning nag-form siya ng two angles that are congruent. That is the angle relationships and the angle bisector. So this, look at the figure at the right side. So the angle, where is our tag dito, bisector? So our bisector here is the center, which is the ray BD. This one, ray BD. So which bisect the angle ABC. So the measure angle of ABD and the measure angle of DBC are equal. So they are equal. So the figure has only one bisector. Another. Supplementary angles. So next, this one, supplementary angles. What is supplementary angles? So when we see supplementary angles, that is two angles that when we add or when we combine the value of the angles are equals to 180 degree or formed straight angle. So for example, for example, this one, let's just think that this is a straight, this one, and this one. This is point A, point B, point C, and point D. So that is just an example. So when you see supplementary, so two angles, dalawang angles to kasi yung DBC and the angle DBC and the angle ABD is the two angles. Two angles. So let's just give a value. The example, ang value ng ating isang angle is 115 degree and 65 degree. So pag pinag-combine natin yung dalawa or dalawang dalawang given ay magiging equal to 180 degrees. So therefore, this is a supplementary angles. So next, given the measure of angle QWR is equals to 115 degree. QWR, ito, this one yung malaki, 115 degree, and the measure of angle RWE is equals to 65. 65 degrees. So i-combine natin yung dalawang value ay 115 degree plus the 115 degree plus 65 degree is equals to 180 degree. Therefore, this figure are the angles are the supplementary angles. So another angle addition postulate. So if the point B lies on the interior of angle AOC, then measure angle EOB plus measure angle BOC is equals to measure angle or AOC. So meaning yung measure angle nito, yung EOB, angle AOB, tsaka yung measure angle ng BOC ay pag pinag-add natin ay equals to measure angle of EOC, angle EOC. So if angle EOC is a straight angle then and AB is any point that on EC, then measure angle EOB plus measure angle BOC is equals to 180 degree. So therefore, complementary angles. So another example, what is the measure of the supplement of the angle 77 degree? Dito ang tinatanong is supplement of the angle 77. Therefore, this is the 77 degree. So, ang tinatanong niya is yung supplement niya, this one. So, this is the unknown. So, how to solve? Since the value or the value of this supplementary angle is equal to 180 degrees. So, simply subtract the 77 degree into 180 degree. So, magiging 180 degree minus 77 degree equals 103 degree. Ito siya. Therefore, 103. Therefore, 103 degree is equal the value of angle EOB. Paano natin malaman yung complementary? So, we can identify complementary if the if the sum of the two angles are equal to 90 degree. 90 degree. So, dito sa example, complementary naman tayo. So, yung if measure angle LKJ, ito siya, LKJ is equals to 32.5 degree. So, what is the measure of its complementary angle? So, ang tinatanong yung sa complementary angles niya. So, simply, paano ba ito, ano ang solution or what is the formula or ano? So, since the value of the complementary angles is equals to 90 degree, so 90 degree subtract 32.5 degree minus 32.5 degree magiging 57.5 degree. 57.5 degree. So, therefore, the angle GKM ay 57.5 degree. Always remember that complementary angles is the sum of the two angles that when we combine the value is equals to 90 degree or form a right angle. Another example, the measure of the supplement of angle A is 10 degree less than 3 times the measure of its complement. What is the measure of angle A? So, dito, ang tinatanong niya is the measure, what is measure angle A? So, ang ating solution, so, if measure angle A is X or unknown, and the measure of the supplement of angle A is 180 minus X. I-subtract natin yung X. And then the measure of its complement is 90 degree. Subtract the X. Since the measure of a supplement of angle A is 10 degree less than 3 times the measure of the complement, then so this is our solution. So 180, saan ang galing yung 180? So that is the value of tawag dito supplementary angle. So 180, then subtract the X, so equals to 3. Since yung 3 naman is, since the question is 10 less than 3 times the measure of its complement, so times the quantity 90 degree minus X, then subtract 10 degree. So simply copy 180 degree minus X equals 270. So, saan ang galing yung 270? So, 3 times 90 is equals to 270 degree. Then, 3 times X or negative X is equals to negative 3X. So, copy negative 10 degree. So, add the like term. So, copy 180 degree minus 10, copy 180 degree minus X equals 260. So, paano naging 260? Since 270 and 10 degree are the same or like term, so we can add or subtract them. 270 minus 10 is equals to 260 degree. Then, copy negative 3x. So, dito naman, paano naging 2x or saan nanggaling yung 2x minus or equals 80 degrees? So, lipat natin yung 3x sa kabila or add natin yung like term. So, magiging 3x. So, yung negative is magiging positive. Then, minus x tas equals 260 degree minus 180 degree. Ganyan. 3x minus x is 2x lang ang natira. Tapos, 260 degree minus 180 degree equals to 80 degree. So, another. Paano naman naging paano naging x equals to 40? So, simply divide both side by 2. So, 2, ganito mangyari. 2x. Ay, no, wait lang. 2x divide 2 equals 80 degree divide 2. So, 2x divide 2 and 80 degree divide 2. So, para matanggal kasi yung 2 dito sa kabila, sa 2x, para matanggal is kailangan nating i-divide ang both side by 2. So, simply cancel the 2. So, ang natira lang is x, this one, and 80 degree divide 2 is equals to 40 degree. Therefore, this is our of x, value of x. So, paano naman malalaman yung supplement niya? So, since our x value or angle or A is 40, angle A is 40 degree. So, to check the supplement, so paano natin i-check yung supplement? So, simply subtract into 80 degree, 180 degree. 180 degree minus 40 degree is equals to 140 degree. So, this is the supplement niya. So, paano naman yung complement or complementary? So, simply subtract into 90 degree. So, 90 degree minus 40 degrees equals to 50 degrees. So, 50 degrees. So, since less than 3 times, so multiply by 3. So, 3 times 10. 3 times 10, 50, no, 3 times 50 is equals to 150 degree. Tapos yung value ng angle or A, so 10 degree is nagiging 140 degree. So they are the same. Complement to each other. So, how can we identify supplementary and complementary angles? So, in supplementary, when we see supplementary is the sum of two angles are equals to 180 degree. That forms straight angle. Angle dito yung sa supplementary, angle A, this one is angle A plus angle B is equals to straight angle or the 180 degree. Dito naman sa complementary is equals to 90 degree or the value right angle 90 degree. 90 degree. So that is complementary and the supplementary angles. So that's all for my right.
Good day everyone, I am Matthew Sarah Montong. This is Math 1. The reporter for Module 13, the congruent, adjacent, linear gear, and vertical. So, when are two segments congruent? They are congruent when they have the same length, as we have discussed in the previous section. Now, when are two angles congruent? Similar to the concept of congruence in segments, two angles are congruent in their measure in an trapezoid. The base angles are congruent. This means that the base angles have the same measure. In a parallelogram, the opposite angles are congruent. This means that a parallelogram has two pairs of angles having the same measure. Adjacent angles are angles that have the same vertex, share a common side, and have no interior points in the common. They do not overlap. In the figure of the right, and angle number 2 are adjacent. So always remember that these angles are called adjacent angles, and they have a common vertex and common sides. So next, if two angles are complementary, they form a linear pair. It is easy to define linear pair because it is just a pair of angles that form a line. The line in this case is a straight angle or angle. This is also means that if two supplementary angles are adjacent, non-adjacent sides form a line. Angle VCD and angle DC form a line pair, a linear pair. So this angle is called supplementary angle. And know that supplementary angles form a straight line. Then the last relation of angles that we will tackle in this section is the case of vertical angles. Vertical angles are non-adjacent angles formed by two intersecting lines. Vertical angles in the figure are angle POH and FOC, as well as angle HOF and angle POC, while angle in a linear pair are complementary. Vertical angles are congruent, so POH equals angle FOC and that angle HOF equals angle POC. So this angle POH and is called FOC vertical and angles. Angle HOF, and we have a equal angle POC to one another, which is sides. So this angle is both angle are equal vertical angles, and always remember that they are equal to another. That's all. Thank you.